It is happening. It is going. It is moving. It is doing its thing. All right, gamers. Let me grab myself some water before I really get going. I'm gonna get myself a little snack, get some water before I launch this in. We're gonna do adventure mode. We're gonna do adventure mode. Not quite a campaign. We're gonna do adventure because, like we've seen, I still can't do it. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get myself some water and I'll be right back. We're gonna get the stream started up. Internet's also fluctuating like crazy, so I'm gonna give it like a minute or two to kind of level out before we really get into it.
On my bedside table, figure out a way that I can steal from a label. Why they look at me like I'm so fucking ungrateful? And this shit not different, bitch, I've been unstable. Like I'm off my meds. If I ever did get him, I sell him. Yeah, I really never gave a fuck what you want from me. And I can get your boy stuck, don't fuck with me. Step 1, drink a little too much. Step 3, wrap the bitch up in the trunk. Tell the police you don't know a goddamn thing, cause you never really did keep up. Yeah, ask for directions, you not really from around here. You been really on the move like, oh yeah. And you don't call shit home, you don't got one. Only bought a gun cause you love to see the cops I really took a bitch back when she played me. And then I fuck around and now I got her. And it's up when you fuck with my paycheck. Yeah, what's up, you want blood, I got paid back. I see my face on the television, turn it up. I got every other reason I should run it up. And I feel like I'm worth about $100. Yeah, I can up it if you motherfucking give it up. Yeah, what's in your wallet? What's in your pocket? What's in your motherfucking backpack? Stop it. And your brand new phone that you call bitches on, and you tell them that you wish they wouldn't talk so much about me. It's on me. I've been sitting back chilling. All right, gamers, I have returned. Let's see what we got going on. Oh man, internet is not doing that great. Internet is not doing hot. I really hope that the internet stabilizes here in a minute because it is not doing great right now. Let's see. Let's swap this on over to wabam and wabam, and then we'll go. Ta-da! Oh shit! I look like a fucking gremlin. Anyways. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play doing some From the Depths adventure mode. So I'm gonna go and launch From the Depths. If stream crashes, just bear with me. All right, it would appear that the internet is still absolutely shitting the bed. Not the most excited about that, I won't lie. I'd really like for it to stabilize. Alright. Ezra, welcome in. How you doing? Did you enjoy the video? Sans, welcome in. How you doing?
see. I'm getting the game pulled up, so hold on. So I got myself some pretzels and another cinnamon bagel. You know, the typical, the standard. The hat is funny. Good deal. It goes all the way off screen. It's like way up there. It's really pointy. It's all the way to the top. Doing good. Really enjoyed it. Good deal. I'm glad. I need to fix my audio. It's like, compared to Noble's microphone, I sounded very compressed. I sounded very, very compressed. Homemade Frito chili pie. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I love a good slop meal. How am I? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. You guys are always so polite asking me how I'm doing. The internet is really bad. Watching anime right now? Hell yeah. What you watching? Alright, let's see. Maybe drop vertical? Yeah, I'll probably end up dropping vertical if it, okay, it's stabilized. It's sitting at 7 right now. Really, ideally, I like to sit it at about 8. And it's dropping back down to like 4. Well, I guess we'll let it ride for a few minutes, and if it stays bad on the one in 2020, okay, good deal. Yeah, I guess what I'll do is you're chopped. The beginning of that video is all about like brain rot language. The end of that video is all about like memes that I don't think anyone laughs at anymore. And then the middle of that video is like almost good gameplay. Almost. It's like things actually happening. It's such a sloppy video. What does your chopped mean? Ugly. Not ideal. Yeah, ugly, basically. You're chopped means you're ugly. Or there's something wrong. There's something incorrect. There's something bad. So then that evolved into... So hose is huzz, just H-U-Z-Z, which if you recall back to the Risk of Rain video is Riz of Ruz. Chopped huzz became chuzz. Chopped liver shortened. Alright, let me swap everybody over to the game. So hold on. You're gonna see a black screen back here for just a second, but just trust. Whap and whap. And then let's do that. And then game audio so you guys can hear it. Well bam. And well bam. Alright, and then so that way you guys can see it. Boom, there we go. We're moving, fellas. We're doing good. Alright, let's do, we're gonna do adventure mode, because I still don't think I'm ready for campaign. Like that right there. I don't know how to take that on. Couldn't tell you. We're gonna do adventure. What are we gonna call this adventure? Sea shanties? Let's set my pretzels up real fast, so that way I can grab them while I'm playing. So that way I can crunch them in the microphone and you guys can get really mad at me. It's my favorite thing to do. I didn't do my message before I lolled at you. Crazy Town? We can name it Crazy Town. Crazy Town? Good deal. Let's hop into it. Let's see, am I in a good... You guys hear me? I'm gonna cover my mouth. Nah, it's a little too high. Maybe that's better. Okay, so we fuck up every time when we play this. We do bad every time. Where's the front? There. Let's try and be better. Let's go ahead and get some wood down instead. Instead of building out of alloy, we'll do wood. Something like that. And then back here, something like that. Okay, so like a little bit of a stubbier rear, but not too much stubbier. Oh, actually that's like almost the exact same rear. Let's go extend the front out one more then. I like the song, whatever's playing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a nice little wooden platform. No enemies around us right now. Alright, now a place that we always mess up is that... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've gotta... Sorry, I'm trying to set my chair up because to sit correctly. Every time that we do this, we always end up too big without enough firepower. So one of the first things that I want to get done is why is the music like this? Why does the music sound like I'm... Let's get a some sort of like autocannon, I guess. We want something that can do some decent damage at range. We want something that can do some damage at range. So I'm thinking we probably go for an advanced cannon, similar to like a sniper, like a little sniper rifle kind of deal, a little sniper cannon. Something that can start shooting at enemies at a pretty decent range. Or do you think it would be more cost effective for us to build something that gets right up on top of the enemy and just fires really heavy shells, not that fast, like just get right up on them and just kind of slug, just like dump slugs. Let's go ahead and get a sub object, one axis turret. Let's see. We'll do that. And then we will do a one like that. We'll go here and grab a rubber block. And then right here we'll put down a turret controller. Okay, let's see. I think with wood, it'd probably be better to not have to get super close. The further away you can engage, generally the better off you are. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think like just not like a slow firing autocannon, but definitely something slower that fires a faster more reliable shot. Do I watch anime? I do not. Let's look at... Since I want this to be pretty redundant, like, you know, able to take a hit or two if it needs to, I don't want this to be super... What's the word? Super, like, I can withstand having a little bit of less fire rate or damage in terms of being able to take an extra hit or two. I can handle that. So let's do an advanced cannon, an advanced firing piece, and we will go ahead and put it we're gonna have to do a couple of redesigns. That's okay. We're gonna have to do a couple because I want to make sure that we do this correctly. So let's do a firing piece here, and then a mantlet. We'll do an AA mantlet, and we'll do some barrels. 8-meter barrel probably be fine. Like, so yeah, so the turret itself is probably gonna be pretty small. And it probably won't fire terribly fast. And then, let's see. We could probably do with a... Probably do with a gauge increaser, really. Something like that, and then maybe some recoil absorption. Okay, no shell loaded, that's fine. We'll come back to working on that in just a moment. I need to make sure that I have an AI down to control this bad boy. So let's go ahead and get some metal down. Something like that. Something like that. And then we will put down some rubber. Alright, I'm hearing different music. I don't know if that's combat. I don't see any enemies around us. Transmitter. Processing units. And then we'll do a card slot here. And we'll put a aim point selection. And just an additional behavior card. Okay, we can handle that. And we'll cover this up with some more metal. Yes, more metal. Need to make sure that this thing stays afloat, though. Because that is something we need to keep an eye out for. And then we'll go over here and just grab metal on the top. Okay, so that functions. Let's grab a Resources. Aim, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Let's put down some material storage. We're kind of in a very small time crunch because I want to make sure that I have stuff placed down before enemies start spawning in. Okay, that gives us 10k ability to store things. I would like to manually control the movement on this craft. I think that would just be interesting. So we're gonna do a vehicle controller. Yeah, that works. We can do something like that. Okay, it's sagging a little bit in the rear, but I think that'll work out just fine for us. I think what I'm gonna do is build the interior of this thing out of wood, and then kinda plate it in alloy, but not a ton, because eventually once we have enough material, I can just swap all the wood for alloy. Ooh, why are you thinking like that? Oh, no. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. Alright, let's, every time. I need to make my ships wider. I make them too narrow. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's do propeller. Okay, can I... Does this work? Yes. Okay. So, let's go put some alloy around this thing, so that way it doesn't do that again. Because that would be pretty nice if it didn't. Actually, this will be a slope like that. And then this will be this. And it'll continue to be the beam slope. And then this will be this. And then more beam slope. And then this. And then more beam slope. And then more beam slope. Okay. So we've got that sorted out. Let's go ahead and place down some more in the rear. And then we should be able to hold our own float-wise. We should be able to float just fine. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and smooth it out, because that'll just make us, it'll allow us to move easier. Especially when we're really weak like this, being able to move pretty fast and cheaply is invaluable. Wedge. And wedge. Cool beans. Gonna make myself a burger? Hell yeah. I thought with burgers. How could you not? Let's chop that off right there. And then that will allow us to put some, what's it called, propellers on the rear, and it not be a terribly big deal. Go and get a keel. Lead. And then we will just slope and slope. Good deal. Okay, is this working a little bit better now? It is functioning a little bit better. How much more is in this resource zone? I don't know. Do you have ammo and fuel storage yet? No, I don't. Okay, you're right. I need to do that. Let's see. We'll put it in the back. Let's see. We will do a little metal bed for it to lay on. Okay, so resources. We need ammo. Honestly, that's probably enough. How much does that give us? 250? I did center and center like that. And center. You think that's probably enough? That's 2 layers of metal between that and the AI. I don't know, that's kind of scary, I won't lie. Well, I can handle that. I can handle that. Oop, that's lightweight. Let me do metal. There we go. Alright, then we'll do a 3-meter beam. 3, 3, 3, 3. And we will put 4-meter beams on top of it. Cool, okay, so that's what's... Alright, there's our first enemy. Let's see, can you take out a target? Excess intakes. Oh, fuck, I didn't give it any ammo intakes. Goodness gracious. Advanced cannon. Ammo input feeder. Create new shell design. Edit. We want a sabot head. Solid body. $140 mil. Oh my god, it's gonna flip over. Oh my goodness. 140 mil, force desired gauge, prefer low. AI. Do a wireless receiver, protection components, do a camera, a gimbal, and a laser rangefinder. Let's see. Hey, that works. That works. We can handle that. We can work with this. Don't you dare fall over in this damn water. I did not raise you to flip over. Alright, I can't see anything. It's dark. Hold on, alright, let me read chat. I don't have repair bots either, you're right. Oh, goodness gracious. See, I didn't. I think we dilly-dallied too much. how often does it fire? Assigned to all intakes. What is hitting me? Oh, those look scary. Those look really scary. Hold on. Those look super scary, actually. Water. And huge propeller circular. Okay, there's that. Can we get rid of these? Hold on. We might be goners early game. Yep, there goes our freaking turret. Why are you so bad? We're a goner. We're a goner early game. Goodness gracious. It's... I'm so fucking shit at this game. Alright. And it doesn't have a damn AI to see the enemy. Take him out! Why are you not firing? Why are you not firing? What the fuck? Why are you not firing? Dude, it's the flyers every time. Holy shit. Alright. What is out there? A hoplite? Okay, that's the same thing we just took on. Okay, we can handle that. Let's let's get back into the resource zone so we can collect some more resource. Holy shit. It's always a cluster. You know, the start of this mode is always a cluster. Okay. Oh, I don't have any engine power. That'd probably also help. If I, could have engine power. Let's just, for the time being, place down a... Place down one of these, but we'll place it back here. I can't even back up because I don't have any things to power it with. Let's salvage these and these. Not pointing fingers, but the time spent trying to righten the ship probably also... Yeah, no, it definitely did not help. Definitely did not help. Alright, just gotta get forward a little bit. That's all I gotta do. Just get forward a little bit. So I can go start mining more resource. Alright, if we die this early, I'm just gonna immediately not even worry about trying to get like a little shape of a ship down. I'm about to flip over. Holy shit. Alright, give me another set of these bad boys. Please stop. Please just sit still. Please. Please. I don't even know what that is. They're like torpedoes or something. We might change these out for 1 meter. Those 1 meter loaders. You know, the things that like, Oh, it's hitting the target with something. It is hitting the... Oh, good shit. Okay, okay. We've survived for 1 more day. We survived for another day. Alright, let's, What are you firing out that way? Coyote? Goodness gracious. I don't have any resource to, like... Let's get rid of these, because they're not doing anything. Holy shit, I'm about to flip over again. Let's go swap this out for like a 1 meter. Your material gatherers can't function underwater. Okay, we'll need to move those up then. Miscellaneous? No. Resources? Yes. There we go. We can handle that, and then we'll get rid of these. We can handle that. Let's... Why are you so bad? Zero materials. Why are you so shit, huh? Okay, no recoil absorption. Gotcha. You're just a bad thing. You're just an awful... Just get rid of you. Just get rid of that entirely. I'll build something better. It's not even that big of a deal. Hold on. I'm gonna build a different turret. I'm gonna build a turret that's like microscopic. Something that hopefully can function a little better. Let's do advanced cannon, or sorry, sub-object. This is so stressful. Goodness gracious. That. AI, local weapon. Do that. And then let's do advanced cannon, firing piece, mantlet, AA, autoloader, belt fed, and then 1 meter clip with input feeders. I think that's too big. Yeah, that's too wide at this point. Okay. Let's see. Can we can rotate them maybe? No, I don't think I can. Okay, hold on. We gotta move the firing piece forward by 1. I think that works. We'll do that. And then down the back, right here, we can do a cooler. Like this. And then we can put autoloader 1 meters. Like that. With clips. Like that. And then we can do input feeders. Like that. Yeah, okay, good deal. I'm learning. I'm using the noggin, using the nugget. Is that in range enough? I think so. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Okay, shit. Yeah, all of that works. Okay, hold on. Great new shell design. We have a 1 meter, 18, 20 parts. We want Sabo warhead, solid body. We can handle that. Okay. Assign to all intakes. And then what are the barrel or not stats on this thing? How much does it need? Barrel length, 4 meters. We can handle that as well. With an evacuator. Desired shell gauge. Prefer low. Force desired shell. Number barrel 6. What's your RPM? 740? There we go. What's your recoil? Just needs to be a little bit more. Okay, I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Recoil absorption. So get rid of that one, and then we'll put another cooler on top. Something like that. Oh, that also raises our possible. Okay, does that give us enough? Almost. Go two more longer than that. No resources. Am I out of the resource zone? I am. Okay. What is that? Okay, whatever it is absolutely fucking us right now. Understood. Really appreciate if we could focus on the enemy, please. Alright, I'm just not doing it. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Bomb, welcome in. Hello, everybody. Sorry I've been, like, absolutely locked in on trying not to fail. I have a big issue of, like, failing at the very beginning of this game, and so I'm trying to, like, not do that for the sake of the stream. Onion is doing okay today. I'm getting my shit rocked right now. I am really failing crazy right now. Let's do an AI. Okay, what the fuck? Not what I wanted. AI, we're gonna do a laser detector, and then that, and then another radar and radar. Please take out the target. I don't even have resources to, like... Are we not collecting resource right now? Goodness gracious. Back up and get into the resource zone. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I killed the AI. Holy shit. It got rid of my vehicle controller. Bro. Alright, we've got to work on I've got to work on, like, armoring this thing up at some point. This is unfortunate. I'll do it. Don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it. I might need to put, like, a little missile on here as well. Missiles might be a decent little saving grace. Craven Cinnabons? Taco Bell, blah blah. Holy shit, we're not... And I can't, like... Oh my god! I don't have a vehicle controller up here. Please just back up inside of this thing. Hold on. Let me give you a add maneuver. You are a ship or tank. No wandering, no idling. Ideal pitch angle is 0. Can we strafe? No. Can we be stationary? Can we reverse? Yes. Behaviors. I need you to where is your fucking resource gathering? There you go. Active. Active. Bro, I'm gonna lose it all right here. I'm actually losing it all right now. It's incredible. I'm dying right now. We lost. Oh, I'm like, that's why I'm losing. Okay. Alright. This is why I don't do campaign, because I'm obviously really shit at the game. Let's try it again, fellas. What, that took us an hour to realize that we suck. Let's try it one more time. Oh my goodness. Trying again. Alright, let's... Okay, let's see. First thing is make this wider. Mirror mode would be really cool. Immediately, first thing we're doing is placing down a little front end. That's it. That's all we're doing. Just a tiny little front. It doesn't even have to be a rear. Literally just a front end. That's all I need. Sub-objects. One-axis turrets. Actually, first, let's get ourselves like a little micro AI. That's whole job. Its whole job is to not die. Like that's his whole thing, is just don't die. So let's get you some resources so you can start gathering more resource. 10k is good. I miss Rising Storm. I miss playing Rising Storm as well. We should do that again. Alright, is it mining? Alright, let's do some more resource gatherers so we can get resources faster. Okay, we can handle this. We can handle this right here. We're doing okay. AI blocks, actually blocks. Let's very immediately build ourselves, even if it's got to be a little shitty AI, that's okay. All it's got to do is be able to defend us from... Actually, I know what place that we mess up. This is getting sunk into the water. It's always out of the water, and it's always getting hit by things. We're gonna put it underwater. As long as no torpedoes immediately spawn, we should be fine. I just gotta make sure that I remember to armor this up. That's all I've got to do. Just make sure to armor that up. And I'll be fine. Do a transmitter. General processing card. And a card slot would be really nice to have. You know what, this is fine for now. Can I give it a maneuver, shipper tank? Ideal pitch angle is 0. No idle distance. Be stationary, yes. Can we reverse? Yes. Behaviors? Okay, we have one for free. We'll go ahead and tell it to resource gather. That is your whole job, is to sit still and resource gather. Huh? I should be able to play towards the end of the month? Okay, good deal. Good deal, good deal. Okay, so we've got that down. Let's go ahead and place, honestly, would it be safe for us to do a turret right on top of the AI? I guess that kind of stores everything really close. If one thing goes, then it all goes. I don't guess that's ideal. I don't need a mod because I have Testy. He's my mod. Bomb is my mod. Actually, I haven't modded Bomb. Or Johnny. Both of you need to be mods. Let's see. Okay, so before we get like way too far without making any progress. Yeah, no, I need to mod. Hold on. I think I can do that from here. I think I can do that from here. I mean, I clicked the button. I'll have to do it later, I guess. Yeah, okay, so we need to build a turret. That's the first thing that we need to do. Yes, okay, we're kind of fat right now. We are low on resources. We need to be able to store more resources. We're going to put a massive resource sink right underneath. That allows us to store 62,000. That's huge. Humongous. Go ahead and armor it so we don't lose it. And this will also act as our keel for the time being. Alright, and then to make sure that we don't sink, good deal. Okay, so let's get ourselves a the ability to shoot things, as well as let's also give ourselves the ability to see enemies from a distance. Hold on, I'm locked in. There we go, okay. So now what I can do is throw down some AI connectors. Like that, and like that. And then put in a... Can I put a radar up here? Cannot track downwards? Okay, yeah, I don't care if you can track downwards, that's fine. Let's make sure that you can also do laser rangefinders. Pretty much in every direction. And then we will do a camera 360. Okay, too many laser ranges. Because I would also like to have a .5. Okay, so I need to either drop the laser rangefinders, which I don't want to drop because I do like having them. I need to drop maybe the radar. Yeah, that gives us a little bit more to play with. What does the rest of my shirt say? There it goes. No, I don't think I should be. I built it out of lightweight. Our center of mass is still just below the main body of the craft. Let's slim this down, because I think we can. Do something like that instead. We'll do a laser range, camera 360, and then how much do I have? We do a tracker on each side. We can, and then I think I could probably get away with a. Do not do a radar. Okay. Or laser range. Yeah, that works. Okay, so the camera is going to just look in a 360-degree range. And then once it detects something, these trackers are going to be able to track. So that gives us the visual. And then the laser rangefinder gives us distance. Yeah, that should be just fine. Okay. Surround this in glass. Because it's super ugly right now. Let's see. Okay, so now what is going to make this color invisible? That's mostly invisible. Invisible enough to me. Hopefully this should prevent it from just getting shot off immediately. Yeah, hopefully that's what that's gonna do. We'll see if it actually does or not. All right, let's get a turret down because we've already got an enemy spawning in. One axis turret. Advanced cannon. Ugh. Alright, time crunch. Mantlet. Barrels. Advanced cannon. Autoloader. 1 meter. And then this. And then these. Create new shell, edit, full part count, stabo, solid, stabo head, there we go. Amount, assign to all intakes. Assign to all intakes. This, there, there. Prefer low. Okay, so why are you not firing? Huh? Do I not have ammo? Fuck, I don't have ammo. Oh. No, turn. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Gamers, I'm so fucking bad at this game. Let's see. Manual control, pusher, turner. Fucking manual control, pusher, turner. Control, vehicle controller. Fuck. How do I move? What the fuck? Where is this thing? Right there. Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hit this thing from where I'm at. I think I am. Oh, where are you going? You should not be running away. Oh, is it crashing? What is it doing? Okay, I think it crashed. Alright, let's get down some propellers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we now have the ability to drive again. Are we detecting anything around us? No, nothing around us. Let's just get back into the resource zone. Let's get some repair bots. Alright, what is your problem? Why are you not? Alright, can you... I really wish you'd get a little closer to the thing. Yeah, that's great. Good deal. Oh, okay, so let's start armoring this because that was terrible. That was terrible. Blocks, lightweight alloy. Did you finish Spore last night? I wasn't able to make it. I did not. I did not finish Spore. We are probably maybe 1 or 2 streams from finishing it, I think. I think all I've got to do now is, once I feel like I'm strong enough, start making my way to the center of the galaxy. And I think I'm able to just like speedrun it almost, where I can just kind of... Alright, I don't see any enemies near us. I can basically just speedrun it, I think, to where I just keep traveling. All that I need to have is make sure that I have enough health boosters and energy boosters, and have the ability to move fast enough, and I think I can just kind of run past everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's get some armor going. Okay, we don't have any resources. Gotcha. Okay, let's get some fuel engines. Power brick. Power brick should do us just fine. Okay, I don't have any. Keep placing all this down until we get ourselves an engine that we can do. I know the repair bots are repairing. They're doing their job. There we go. Should allow us to gain resources faster. It does. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. Lucas, welcome in. We are struggling. I've already failed adventure mode once. We are struggling pretty hardcore. We are struggling pretty bad, I won't lie. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. Pusher Turner. Turn off automatic for all propulsion. Pusher Turner. Pusher Turner. Pusher Turner. Pusher Turner. Pusher Turner. And Pusher Turner. Okay, good deal. So now we have the ability to... It's just going to keep turning because it doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be right in the center of this thing. And that's ideal anyway. So... Hold on. Let's... armor our turret some more. Let's see. Yeah, local weapon controller. Can we do that? If I do this, does that function? No, okay, it has to be here. Understood. Okay. Whatever. Reason being, I want to insulate it from damage. Alright, looks like there's a new target that has spawned. Rubber. 1 block. Cool, and what I'll probably end up doing is I need to put down what's it called? Is anything connected to the inside of this? No. Okay, so I need to collect some of that. There we go. That will allow me to place down some recoil absorption, which this thing desperately needs. Recoil absorption. Let's see. Limit this to 1,000 rounds a minute. That should be plenty for right now. Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, let's armor this up some more. Where's the enemy? That direction? What is over there? I don't see it. What's adventure mode? Adventure mode is like survival mode, where you start with nothing, and then you just have to build as you kill things and continue to take stuff over. Alright, so this zone is pretty close to not having any more material, so we need to... Lacerator? That sounds dangerous. I don't see it. But it does not sound fun. Sounds like the kind of thing that's going to kill me. I won't lie. Let's do, let's get out of here, I guess. Shit. This. Oop, wrong thing. Yeah, basically, as long as that thing doesn't take out our material storage, we should be fine. I think. Let's see. I need you to go into circle. Circle at distance. Combat distance needs to be like 1,500 meters. Can you maintain that? Oh, good deal. It looks like you can. Hold up. Hold on. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, okay. Fuck yes. Okay. Alright, let's go change the body around on this thing. And give this a super cavitation base. Sign to all intakes. There we go. Okay, so we gave it some extra... We gave it the ability to... If I only want a rate of fire of 1,000, could I get that with less barrels? Oh, I 100% can. Hold on. Oh, 100%. Can I do that with a mono barrel? I could definitely do it with twin. We can do twin barrel. 3? Yes, 3 allows me to maintain 1,000 rounds a minute. I'm golden. I'm golden. All right, that allows me to maintain 1,000 rounds a minute, and I'm more accurate now. Good deal. Ugly little 3 barrel. Okay. There's another resource node over there. We're gonna have to go get that. Resource gathering active. Go to the resource node. Good deal. And there's no enemies around us? Oh shit, fellas, we're like actually locked in. Hold on, we're actually doing things good. Yeah, let's make this a little prettier, because this is quite bad. Let's make it a little prettier. Let's go over here to this. And we're gonna give this thing a something like that. Like we're gonna make sure that it works. Okay, can't turn around. Oh, I'm building on the turret right now. Hold on. Okay, this will work a little better. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then this will allow us to do this. And then we will narrow it back down again. Actually, we'll keep it kind of wide. I mean, hell, there's no reason not to. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we'll do this, and we'll just taper that off because I don't actually really care about the back end of this thing. Yeah, it's definitely a little odd design, but it's okay. It'll work out. Oh, gamers, I'm learning. I'm learning. And then we can do water, and we can do a huge propeller. Move it down a little bit. Blocks, lightweight. Something like that. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We'll just leave it like that. And then we'll do something like that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cool. And then this dude, I literally just need your whole thing to be a pusher. Good deal. Okay. Huzzah. Look at that. We got something that's not like dying off spawn. Alright, we definitely need to armor all of this up. I'm gonna wait till we... What are you fighting out there? I don't even think you know. Let's tell you not to fire at things unless you've got like a range bracket. Let's not fire on things until they're like, you know, 2,500 meters to us. Let's not do that. There we go. Let's wait till it gets a little closer. Yeah, okay. So what I want to do now is deepen the bottom of it to help protect our AI and resources, and then put a little bit of stuff around the top to kind of defend all of this jazz. And I think that should be a pretty solid little start. Let it get over here to that resource zone. But I do reckon that building some sort of little metal encasement around what we got going on here would probably be a pretty smart move. I would imagine, right? One would imagine. Just gotta make sure that we don't go too heavy. Yeah, okay, we can probably handle something like this. Oh, they're really knocking at our sides here. There we go. Okay. For the time being, right? Did we take it out? We did. Okay, so for the time being, that works. This will keep us steady enough. And then, what we got going on? No. Y'all go ahead and chat. I'll read chat when I have time, which I have time right now. What's up, Johnny? Not much. Just try not to talk too much. Let him concentrate. You got this. And that means you should take less damage as well, which means more resources to build your ship. One does that. You might consider getting some material storage down. I've got plenty of material storage down. I have 63,000 total material storage. I'm kind of covering it, but it's this green right here. I do need to put more ammo storage down, and fuel storage as well. So that'll be something that we do. Alright, here we're going to do armor refit, change from wood, change to alloy. Good deal. Okay, so now we're no longer made of wood. We now have alloy on us. What is that over that direction? It's the Viper. Okay. Yeah, let's put some more fuel down. Okay, let's put some fuel in here. Something like that. Come over here to resource and fuel box beam. Something like that. There we go. Okay, good deal. Hold on. I'll re-chat in just a second. There we go. Something like that should be just fine. Oh, this is a big resource zone. Is there a lot of resource in this one? I don't actually know how to tell how much resources in a resource zone. That sea viper is keeping its distance. It's not coming any closer. So I think we should be doing just fine. Might consider building a little bit of your ship hull on the sides in the near future, just so that way you have some additional defense. Yes, you're right. Hello, Onion. I'm waiting until it's dark in my neighborhood to go take some apples from the neighbor's tree. Hell yeah. What kind of apples? What kind of apples your neighbor got? Let's see. Let's build it out of lightweight. Cool. This will be the max width that we do our ship for the time being. From here, I just want to focus on expanding its, what's it called? Firepower. And then I guess we'll move on to actually getting into the next little stage. Hold on, we're going to do this and this, and we're going to put torpedoes in here. Yeah, we're going to put torpedoes in there. That'll give us 4. Let's see. Is it still keeping distance? Decent enough. Why are you flipping? What is your problem? We're going to give it some like roll control, some active roll control. So hold on. Put it underneath the torpedoes, I guess. These are going to be rollers. Fuck. Me and mirror mode got a complicated relationship. Roller. Roller, roller. There you go. Now stabilize yourself, please. Actually, give one of you pitcher, roller, pitcher. Let's make them both. Make them do both. Much more stable. Okay, cool. So where's that guy? He's still keeping pretty good distance. He is indeed keeping pretty good distance. Some kind of red. They're rounder than usual ones. Than the green crab apples. Okay, cool. I like a good crab apple. You love it when it works, and you love to hate it when it doesn't. Look, I love to watch it work, you know? let's start building up the sides of this hull a little bit. Oh, I think this resource zone's about to be out of material. I think we're gonna run it dry. I think we just might. Yeah, I think we're about to run it dry. Actually, it says that there's more material, but I guess we'll just sit here and keep farming it. Hell, I don't care. That guy's staying relatively far away. Let's also put some batteries on the ship, so that way eventually I can dabble into lasers and I won't have to worry about placing down batteries. It won't be such a big resource cost. No, actually, before we do batteries, let's do the sides of the ship, so that way I can focus on other turrets. Because actually, I'm gonna put another gun back here. I'm gonna put a bigger gun back here, actually. So let's do sub-object. Something right here should be pretty good. AI. Rubber. There we go. We can handle that. Let's go grab some blocks. Alright, let's build ourselves a turret. Cool. There we go. That satisfies the full turret build out. I actually think I can get away with doing this. I think this satisfies a turret layout. Hold on. Blueprint. Sub-object. Okay, a 9x9 is 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay, so yeah, this satisfies a full turret layout. We can handle this. We're gonna build ourselves a fat-ass turret. And we might have the issue, an issue of not being able to sustain its, what's it called, its cost as we're building it. That's okay. Don't fire on anything outside of 3,000. You actually get some you're going to get a little bit more range. 3,000 for right now. It'll also tell me if that enemy is coming closer, because this turret will attach to it. So, let's do advanced cannon. Firing piece. Put it about here. That should be fun. Do you have any knowledge of another resource zone? It does not look like it. So once we harvest whatever's left in this one, we'll have to just drive into a direction. Or sail. Firing, no, mantlet. This one I don't want to be AA, so we can probably just get away with an Omni. We'll do barrel in just a second. Let's go ahead and decide what kind of shell we want to use on this thing. On one hand, we could put 1 meter auto belt feds in this thing and have this thing shoot you know, really, really fast. Which I do like. On the other hand, a quality like 2 or 3 meter autoloader, like properly set up, would just be more useful. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Something a little bigger, a little slower. I don't think we're quite to the point of having enough resources to sustain something massive. So do you think we do a 3 meter or a 2 meter? I think 2 meter. I don't know, maybe a 3? Okay, so this is the back. This is the back. But like the little AI detection component up at the top doesn't have to be the top of the craft. That's just the top of it for right now. So I could put a 3 meter here and then build another turret right here, taller, that's like, you know, an 8 meter, not an 8 meter, like a 5 meter. Thinking 3? I think so. Alright, it is definitely moving in on us, so let's try and build something nice. Let's say something like that. Something like that, I think. Because then you would do a... something like that. And then you'd connect it with the 5-way coolers. Okay, so we need to adjust the clips. And then put a 5-way cooler on this. Got a little bit of wasted space right there. We could probably do better, but I think that'll be fine. I can put some recoil absorption right there. I can handle that. And then this gives us the ability to put another 3 meter stack on top. Good deal. Okay, I'm not at all too up. Oh, okay. We're getting a lot of guys around us. Let's go ahead and design a shell for this gun and go ahead and get it firing at enemies. Let's see. Ammo input. Nope, that's a different one. This one we're going to have as a armor piercing, heat, HE. $200 mil. That works. Go and put some metal in front of it so it doesn't just like explode. Alright, and then we'll just throw a pretty sizable barrel on it because I didn't check what it needs. I want a 200 mil. Force desired gauge, preferred low. No gauge increasers. There we go. Alright, let's put another block of metal in front of it. Alright, can you target at that guy? What is your rate of fire? What's your issue here? Nope. Come out of here. Stop resource gathering and instead, just broadside. Circle at distance 17. What is your issue? Why are you... There we go. 17 rounds a minute. Hell yeah, we can handle that. And it needs recoil absorption. We can also handle that as well. Advanced cannon. Recoil absorption. 3 meter. Or rather, 4 meter. Okay, let's see. Alright, it's got enough recoil absorption. Let's also make this turn back into a resource gathering. It has enough recoil absorption. The rate of fire is low because the intake limit is low. That's fine. We can upgrade that. Okay, we're definitely doing better this round than we were last time. Okay, what about now? 23 rounds per minute. And it's gonna nearly double once we get up a little bit higher. Yeah, I can handle that. Okay. Give it some protection on the sides. You're right. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and get more autoloaders to this thing. So that way it can actually start fighting. We have it set to resource gather, so it must be driving to a resource zone that it knows of. Is it doing decent damage? Are you even hitting it? Yeah, okay, yeah, you are. You're hitting it. What is your issue with inaccuracy? None? Okay. You're sort of accurate, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna get another set of those loaders in there, and this is gonna be a pretty hefty little gun we got going. Yeah, every other second, I would say that's pretty decent. This little 1 meter gun up here is putting in work. Yeah. Fuck yeah, okay. Would a muzzle brake help us on this thing at all? Advanced cannon. With a muzzle brake, absorbed recoil doesn't exert any physical force on the firing vehicle, instead of a quarter of the original force. Any benefit going to the bigger one? No? Oh, this helps cooldown a ton, though. Okay, yeah, I don't really guess that's a big deal. We won't worry about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another batch of... How much resource we have? 23k. Are we running out of ammo? Really? Yeah, we are. Okay, hold up. Let's put some more ammo storage on this thing. Up here wouldn't be a terrible idea. Actually, under right here wouldn't be terrible because it's away from the turret. And then we'll surround it in metal. Okay. Yeah, we're going to turn on mirror mode. I'm going to finish out the bottom of this thing so that way I don't have to worry about it as much anymore. Yeah, so let's do that. We're locked in, Johnny. We're locked in. Let's see. That has enough. This has enough. We're going to protect the cap of this thing with a nice, pretty little turret cap. Pretty strong looking turret cap. Something like that. Actually, instead, let's do a 2 meter to a... Oh, no, not that. Let's do... something like that instead. There we go. There we go. I'm going to have this thing have a little bit of detection of its own on the inside of it. So let's do that. AI. If I might suggest, before you get too much on that thing, though to be fair, it's a solid idea. Have you considered diversifying your propulsion areas? Give yourself some redundancy. That's a good idea. We need a lot of propellers on this thing. Let me... Okay, what is that thing? What is that? A duster? And then what is out there? A Jacob's Scorn? Oh, I feel like that's a big one, I think. Alright, it says it's resource gathering. I don't know quite where that means it's going, but it's going somewhere. We might... Are you sinking? I think it might be sinking. Oh, it most definitely is. Okay, hold on. get some more. Let's get some more of this in here. There we go. And then let's come up a little bit. That works. And let's go over here and do the same. I need to start using the hotkeys. Like, I need to learn how to really bind out my keys and start figuring out what I like to use. Okay, so now we sort of got something going on. Let's get rid of that one. We're gonna have this whole area as like a torpedo bay. Yeah, something like that. I like the way that is. Actually, it'd look a lot cooler if it was like that. There we go. That works. Okay. Yeah, let's put some detection on this turret real fast. So that way it can shoot at things a little bit better. AI. Okay, we actually need to expand the AI that we currently use, because it's not strong enough for what we want to do with it. So let's go down here to where it's at, and I guess expand it forward. We're gonna expand it forward. And then we'll do rubber as well. And metal. Okay. We're so locked in. We're actually getting somewhere. Love a good prow. Aim point selection. And then behavior expansion. Oh, good deal. Processing card. Oop. Got rid of the... Go add that card back to it. That aim point? Yeah, I think that was aim point. Good deal. We now have 19 processing power. This is a much better AI than what we just had. Good deal. Which means this can now get its own thing. So, what it's going to get is a rangefinder. And then a honestly, so the basic AI already kind of knows where the enemy is, so it might be better off to put a tracker on this thing. Something like that, and then a radar 90. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid little package. And then we'll put some glass in front of it. Something like that. Yeah. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I like it. Yeah, we'll let that sit. Tracer and radar wouldn't be bad. Tracker? Yeah, I think so. So we put a radar so that way it can just see in general better, and then it's got the tracker, and then it's got a rangefinder. I think that should be a pretty solid little package. It is missing a lot of shots though. I'm like, it hits occasionally. Let's see what we can do about your shell here. Heat penetration. Scroll down here. Your HE. Can you take more parts? You can. 15's the limit? Okay. Push it to the limit. Go up to here. Let's add a little bit more HE. Hell, I'm okay if this is a slower firing shell. That's fine. I guess that does make it a lot more dangerous for my craft. Let's give it a supercavitation base. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's give it a... Just give it gunpowder. That's fine. Yeah. Actually, let's chase it down with some frag as well. And then we'll tell the frag angle to be at like 100 degrees. Alright, do something cool with that. Let's throw in some more feeders to make this thing longer barrel, more rifling, better accuracy. That is true. We will do that. Because right now the inaccuracy is pretty high. Let's finish out the turret since we do have more space in here. We can make it a little better. And then we'll worry about that. So, advanced cannon, 3 meter. Alright, and then clips. Okay, that one's not going to work. That's okay, though. Sorry, gamers. When a man's gonna sneeze, a man's gonna sneeze. You know what I'm saying? Alright, is that everything connected in there? I think so. I think that's everything. Do this as well. Make sure that we have... There we go. Alright, now let's tell that to assign to all intakes. Alright, now what's the stats on this thing now? The intake limit is the limiting factor here. Honestly, that means I think I could probably just make this thing smaller. Probably just save cost. Which I'm not opposed to. Saving cost on something like this would be a pretty decent little thing. Let's see. What are we looking at now? So, yeah, so we're actually not really gaining a whole lot. We can put that there. Yeah, that we didn't increase it at all. So, do I even worry about it? I mean, shit. Yeah, intake limit being the main limiting factor here. The assign to all. 30? That's not terrible. I think we can handle that. But that's better. Loader needs 4 intakes for sustained fire. Okay. But that's the issue. That's the issue. 30 rounds a minute is not terrible. Not terrible. I think we run that. I think we let that be how that is. Think so? You think I turn it into a railgun? How much recoil do I have? Enough. I have enough. Yeah, I could definitely... I'm not super full of materials yet. I've got 15k left. I could make this like one rail. I could rail assist it. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Railgun magnet. Let's see. Railgun. Should we do accuracy buff? It doesn't give us a whole lot of accuracy, but it does give us not a whole lot of speed. Just had that ship maxed out, right? You can get it pretty damn accurate. 60,000 is what available. So if we said limit to 10,000. Rain, welcome in. No need for accuracy buff. Understood. Yes, sir. Allow it to fire when partially charged, maybe? Yeah, that doesn't seem terrible. Yeah. That doesn't seem bad. Okay, we just need more electricity. Oh, man, this thing is really going, huh? We give this a super cavitation base. I don't think so. I think it's just fine how it is. I think it's probably just fine how it is. Yes, more cameras helps. So it used to be that I think you could like oversaturate your AI with too much input. I think they took that out to where more input is always better. I think. Yeah, I think a longer barrel would definitely suit this. I like the idea of this thing having something like that. Like an old supercharger or something. I really like that. The way that this comes off. Yeah, I like the idea of this. Okay. And then we will shift X. Yes. Yes. I love the way this looks. Oh, that looks sick as fuck. It looks like the old cars with like just the weird ass goofy intake shit that they had on the hood. Rain, question for you. If you had armor of whatever kind you're using, then had a row of rubber directly against that on the sides of the ship, would that be beneficial against EMP? It depends, because rubber, I mean, I know that's not for me. Puffy boy? Yeah, man, it's been a while. But if you still have metal connecting to it, it'll just travel the distance of metal. Remember my space videos? Oh, goodness gracious. Been around since space engineers? That's a long time. Yeah, real. Alright, let's do the bottom of this thing so we can go ahead and start getting some sort of thing going on. Move to TikTok now? Okay. Let's get, let's get some of this. Almost. Okay, there we go. There's that. Oh goodness. I just want to be able to have like a little ship that doesn't... Here we go. Okay, cool. We'll go back out here and do the metal, and we'll just swap all these. Oh, fuck. I didn't build any of that in mirror mode. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Every time. Puffy, talk to you later, man. Play engineer? Space engineers? Or... Let's finish out this front area. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we'll keep a relatively low... Do something like that, I guess. We'll just keep it slopes. Actually, let's put EMP protection right there. Good little spot. Just kind of throw it. I don't have any EMP on this thing at all. So if I come across something that's got some EMP, I'm a gunner. Okay, so something like that, I think. And we'll just continue with this. And then it'll just kind of flare and stop back here somewhere. Yeah, it'll just kind of do that back here somewhere. We'll grab 3. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we have something going on. Oh, goodness gracious, it finally found one. Yes! Yes! Wait, what are you doing? Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Excuse me. There's an enemy that way, but it's too far away. Cool beans. And I didn't do any of that in mirror mode. Because I acknowledged it and still forgot to turn it on. It's fantastic. Fuck. That's fantastic. Okay. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Fuck. Get mirror mode, any of that. Yeah, I'll get to the rear end of it. Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. That's taken care of. Go do it one more time from here. Ooh, we're really close to that red portal. Now we're really close to that. I guess we will just enter the next stage when our AI decides that we're ready for it, I guess. Okay. All right. I think we've repaired it. I think we've saved it. Oh. Yeah, I think we've saved it. Okay, good deal. Let's smooth out the rest of this little bit of the front to get to the center, and then we will continue on our way. Everything's still good over here. Everything is still good. Something like that. Okay. Can we make this a little wider to help protect from things? Okay, good deal. Alright, some fucky shit is going on up here. What is all this tomfoolery about? Okay. Alright, it would seem that we have saved the mirror mode disaster. Ta-da. Alright, let's seal up this lower portion. Good deal. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And this will be where we satisfy this. We can put something here. I don't quite know what I will. I know that I could put that. And then maybe put some resources right here. What is around in this area? Resources, like actual resources. We'll just do that then. Won't stress about it. Cool. And because the front end is floating so well, it's kind of dumping the rear. That is fine. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, let's get the rear sorted out. It shouldn't take nearly as long. I'll make sure that I actually have mirror mode on. And then I reckon, fellas, we'll probably save it there. Probably save it. Maybe build up a little bit on the hull, and then we'll save it and get out of here. Maybe put another weapon. What I need to do is I need to put some missiles on this thing as well. Our resource economy is the only thing that I think about. Maybe power generation as well. Because we are living off of this little fuel cylinder right now. 10% of that goes to the power, please. That works. Actually, let's do 20% to power. Yeah, that works. What are we firing at? Already killed it? Good shit. Good shit. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely made a nice little thing here. Let's finish out this tail. I think that's a fantastic stream. Get your tail a little higher out of the water, get some more props, a little bit of fuel storage, a little bit of power, then call it. I think that sounds like a solid idea. Let's put some... How are we doing on materials? We've got plenty of weapon material. We've got plenty of fuel storage. And really, I mean, we can hold 75,000. That's a pretty decent chunk. I guess I could put another resource container down here, and that would bump us up another, like, what, 50k or something like that? Honestly, don't see us maintaining that much of a of resource on us at one time. We've got 30k. I need to go ahead and spend that. I think maybe putting... Oh man, you're gonna hit that, aren't you? I think maybe putting in a laser defense system. I think that would be a pretty solid idea. But let's finish up this rear for now. I think what I'm going to do is start it at the back, bring it forward, and then I will kind of make just like a little taper, like a little crunch area. Once I get up to this area, or once I get up to here. That works for me. that in the correct area? It is. Then I also think that I don't think this would be a terrible little spot to put something. What's around us back here? Oh, I'm definitely putting another turret back here. Maybe even if it's a little small AA. So I'll just let this be a solid little brick of material for now. There. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try and leave a lot of open space in the back. Hopefully try and make the most of what we can. There we go. And then I'll start narrowing it right here. That works. Because we'll do that, and then that. Yeah, that works for me. And we'll start trimming it. Yeah, it's kind of a funky little area, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. Cool. Let's stick with the lightweight stuff to be mostly in the center, and then have the metal mostly on the outside. So let's go swap over to metal. Yeah, here we go. We've actually got a working, functional ship, fellas. We actually did it. Never thought this day would come. Do one more, and okay, one more, I guess. Gets us to the depth that we need. This does not mean that we would be playing, and I gotta admit, while it's not done topside, it still looks amazing. This is not ideal. I mean, I appreciate it, but this is... I mean, the front looks decent. I like how layered the front looks. The rear? I don't know. I don't know if we like how that is. This is one of the ones you gotta squint for. Alright, and then we're gonna do like a wall of metal. Where we just basically just have a wall of metal. I mean, shit. Need me to spell it out for you? There we go. Cool. And this gives us the ability to kind of store things in here. Yeah, I like this. And then we'll do some more lightweight down the center. There we go, kind of compartmentalize. And then let's do just some slopes. I mean, shit. I'd say this is a pretty solid armor package, I think. I'm sure Rain would have something else to say about it, but I mean, for the time being, that doesn't look all too terrible. Maybe even put some more somethings like that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now we have this long interior area. I have this long interior area. We've got this big area. Yeah, we can store a lot of things in here. And it's all multiple sections away from... It's all multiple sections away from the, what's it called? The turrets. So I think that's pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's add... Let's get rid of these little things. I don't quite like those. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Just had this ammo storage chilling out there. You know what I would like, because I think it looked nice. Yes, I like those. Just like little fins. I don't know, I kind of like them. Yeah, like they literally just exist to be kind of cool. Cool, and then that allows us to put torpedoes over here on the sides. That gives us plenty of room to stuff like some lasers or something up here to do some laser defense. Probably put a little AA turret on the back, and then maybe even a bigger turret up here. Move our detection package up. Yeah, I don't think this is all too terrible. I think this is decent. I think this is okay. I'm okay with this. It's not too bad. Move the engine down there. Yeah, I'll probably end up just putting another engine in there for redundancy and leave this one here since it generates enough for what it is. Yeah, I mean, it generates enough for what it is. So, probably put some batteries down there. Probably put another engine down there. As of right now, I don't need any more ammo or fuel. Oh, damn, that thing is hitting us from a distance, huh? Where did that hit? On the side? Okay. Yeah, more props as well. I think I want to put another set of propulsion. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Water. Huge propeller. Ta-da! 20 meters a second. Not the worst thing in the world. And then I don't really see a reason why not, but we could definitely put another rudder. Make it turn a little better. This could also get a rudder if we did one of these. Something like that. We're really getting ate up. What is hitting us? From 3,000 meters? Can you even hit that? No, you can't. Do you think I should turn this into a hydrofoil? I don't think it'd be all too difficult. That might be something for a later date, but like I don't think it'd be all too difficult to turn this into a hydrofoil. Get this thing really turning pretty fast. So you can put them inside. Heck, you can stack dozens of them on top of each other. And if you don't mind cheese propellers on spin blocks, does not get blocked by anything. Oh, weren't you saying I could put propellers on the sides and then turn them to like 15 degrees and they ignore like forward movement penalty? Isn't that a thing? I know it makes it kind of cheesy, but like I'm not opposed to it. I'll play the game how I want. I'll play the game how I want. Why did you leave the resource zone? What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, let's do a broadside 2.0. Actually, no, don't do broadside, just do circle. I like circle. Cool. Oh, are you gonna flip over? That's incredible. You need a better keel? Well, buddy. I think my buddy needs a little bit of a keel. You better now? Yeah, I think he's better. Okay, cool. We're gonna let it turn daytime, and then I think we're gonna save and head out. Johnny, you headed out? I'll see you, sir. Be safe, have fun, or you know, go enjoy your night. Get some sleep. That basically ignore all penalties. That might be something that we dabble in then. I'm gonna let it turn daytime and then I think I'm gonna save and exit. I think so. Not enough Hearthstone extensions? Okay. Where would those be? Miscellaneous? There we go. How much do we cost? 57? It's not terrible. Definitely think we should add some missiles to it. And then yeah, missiles, and then finishing out most of the hull. And I think it'll be okay for a decent little starter. You know, then we'll have to work on like expanding it, of course, but I don't think it's all too bad. Why is it not circling? Oh. Incorrect AI. Ah, there goes. Holy shit. Oh, that was the whole fucking turret. Goodness. Okay. Alright, so we might need to put some ejection fuses on that thing. Why are you not targeting anything? Take them out. Take them out. Okay. Yeah, so I guess some ejection fuses might be nice. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. I think that's a good place to end it. Yeah, that's a tough one. I won't lie. That's kind of unfortunate. Definitely need to fix that. Oh yeah, are you sinking? Okay. Cool. So you are. This might be the death of me. This might be the death of me. Well, Pereira, how you doing? We're actually about to wrap up this stream. I'm about to do a little bit of a little chatting for the last, couple minutes, but then we're probably about to head out. I did release a new video today. If you want to go watch that, if you want to just get your fill of Oni content, I did release a new video. So I think this is kind of late. Yeah, no worries. No worries. If you're really interested about not missing a live stream, it is posted as a VOD, and you can go back and scrub through it, skip all the boring parts. If you do end up wanting to rewatch this, the first hour of it is a waste of time. I die. So save yourself if you end up watching this. But I did release a video that's like 20 or 30 minutes long. Edited. Can you start repairing, please? Oh well. Alright, so the Viper's staying out there a little bit. I really don't want to exit with it being damaged, but I guess we will. I guess we will. Okay, it looks like they're finally making their way to the turret. Good deal, little buddies. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. Save progress. Good deal. Exit. We'll swap over to there and there. I need to set hotkeys for that so I can just do that. Nice. Alright, what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing? Whoa. Let's see. I am hanging out. Let me pull chat up so I can read. There we go. There we go. Cool. Now I can interact with chat. Lucas? Lucas? Almost got rabies? Okay. Yeah? What's the story there? Just driving home in the middle of the street was a possum. Just go around him and keep going. Just go around him and keep going. That's all you gotta do. Just go around and keep going. And so it was late at night, like 2 a.m., and I'm the only car on the street, so I stop in the middle of the road and try to move it with my foot, but it's not budging. Yeah, just get in your car and leave. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Honest, Rocky, honest, Navy, Gladys, Congo, someone save me, white, pills, white, will, lower, sipping, honest, Rocky, honest, Navy, Gladys, Congo, someone save me.
So I get a pillow from my car and try to push it, but it started drooling blood and arching its back. So I got in my car and left. This thing that could like infect me with this really dangerous thing, it wasn't doing what I asked it to. Well, aside from the possum, how you been, man? Aside from the possum, how you been? Oh man, I forgot I had a bagel here. Other than that, you doing alright? Okay, good deal. Good to hear. I'm gonna eat my bagel on stream. I'm not gonna end stream until I'm finished with my bagel. I'm not in any rush to get out of here. I'll be real. Go to a bug show? Alright. The last little like show I went to was a reptile show. This is one of his newer songs. I don't know if you'd understand where I'm coming from, but here's the thing. Okay. I'm locked in. What's the thing? But here's the thing. This guy, come on, man. This guy is not John Quick type. I can understand that lakes have beaches, but you're not going on a trip to a beach if you're going to the trip to a lake. If you go to the trip to the beach, you're expected to go to the ocean. I agree. My girlfriend is not agreeing with me, and I don't know how to explain it to her. If somebody told me they're going to the beach, that means that they're going to the ocean. If somebody says they're going to the lake, that means they're going to the lake. You don't say, I'm going to the ocean, you say, I'm going to the beach. You don't say, I'm going to the beach, and you mean a lake. You say, I'm going to the lake, when you go to the lake. I mean, I don't think that's all. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're saying. Think of it this way. If there is a massive lake, right, that has like a tourist attraction with it, the hotel or anything that's nearby is not going to say X, you know, beachside resort. It's going to say lakeside resort. It's a lake resort. If you do that same thing, but at the ocean, it's seaside resort, beachside resort. I don't think that's all too crazy. I think that's pretty understandable. Okay, so yeah, Lake Michigan, for example. You would say, I'm going to the lake. You would say, oh, the little purple dudes flying around the screen. Like, it's a lake, and it's really big, and it does have beaches. But if you're going to a lake, you say that you're going to a lake. Since that, if we're going to use Lake Michigan as the lake in question, right? If you Google Lake Michigan resorts, Lake Ranch Resort, Crystal Lake Resort, Maple at Lake Bluff. Here, somebody said the beach house at Lake Street. Lakeshore Resort. There's two more that say beach house, beach resort, and then lake resort, lake hotel. All right. Maybe it's like local dialect. I look goofy. Like the hat, or like my AI generated facial structure. Cause like if it's the hat, then good job. Yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be goofy. Yeah, it's supposed to be goofy. That's the whole point of it. It's a fucking tin hat. That's like the whole point of that's the whole joke. Only got a little sass on him. What are we playing next? What's our next stream game? Skyrim? Hell yeah. Who's excited for Skyrim tomorrow? Me. Still got a little bit of this bagel left over. Thought I was hiding from aliens? Well, I mean, yeah, it doubles, right? Like, on one hand, it's really funny, but, you know, aliens are scared of it. I love Skyrim. It's gonna be really sad when we finish it, and I have to find something else. But, get to look forward to the Call of Duty series. Actually, we'll start playing the COD series before Skyrim is finished, because we're gonna finish out Spore. What did the people say in my Discord? I don't know. Probably not a whole lot. They're not like terribly chatty unless we got like a whole people in there. You know, people do have lives, and my Discord, my content is not the center of it. I have regulars who stop by, like Lucas and you and Johnny, people who stop by on the streams pretty regularly, but like, you know, they also have lives. They're also like enjoying life. I am not the center of it. This is my last bagel. I gotta go buy more. Hold on. Sorry, I'm texting. There we go. When you took a screenshot of what I said with crappie the toppies? Oh, most people don't ever respond to that. Most people just reply with like a little emoji or something. Hey man, I look forward to these streams. Well, hey man, I'm glad, because it makes me feel good that my content is good enough for you to continue to come back. Let's skip this song. I like this song. Not saying it's bad. I'm just not in the mood for it. If you want to, don't hurt yourself. Actually, let's go pick out a song that I want to listen to. Let's listen to this one. Alright. We're gonna listen to this song. And then we're gonna head out, fellas. Then we're gonna head out. I'm gonna go record some Terraria footage. You will eventually see a Terraria video on the channel, but as of right now, I'm still recording and getting footage for it. You like my red cup? Let's see. Let's launch up something. Let's launch up Terraria. Oh, somebody sent some food in the Discord. Oh, some nice slop. Slop. Oh man, sloppy joes? That sounds delicious. Apple juice? What's in the red cup? Water. Water. I can't survive on apple juice exclusively. I get really sad if I drink apple juice too much. So I have to like control myself and limit it. Ugh. All right, fellas, song's about over. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna throw the schedule back on screen. Be safe, have fun. I appreciate you for being here. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, gamers.
Your home tells me you're good folk, just like us. One of the haves. And your blue flowers tell me that you support the purge. We want to treat you fairly, so listen closely. Let me introduce us. We are some fine, young, very educated guys and gals. We've gotten gussied up in our most terrifying guises, as we do every year, ready to violate, annihilate, and cleanse our souls.